Shalom. All right, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety to the elect, all over the four corners of the earth. Shalom. All right, this is Isaiah 14:1. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." So the Heavenly Father Yahweh, okay, is going to have mercy upon Jacob. So meaning the Lord is not going to have mercy upon these other nations, you heathen nations, okay? Esau don't get any mercy, okay? Moab don't get mercy. It says, and will yet choose Israel. He's not choosing you other nations, okay, to be alongside with the Lord's chosen people, the nation of Israel, okay, the 12 tribes. You're not gonna rub elbows and be up on our level in the kingdom. That's how we know that we're not in the kingdom, okay? And we will follow, okay, these the laws of Yahweh Bashim Shah in righteousness in the kingdom. You see, because it's a righteous thing for the Lord to love his people, his nation, his 12 tribes, his elect of Israel, and to hate the other, to hate Esau, and to not show that mercy to the other nation, because he said, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. See? So that's not going to change, okay? It's going to continue to always be like that, right? So you other nations will not be on the elect level in the kingdom. You see that? It's a totally different process. It's a totally different program that you heathens gonna, have in the kingdom, man. You will be the slaves of the elect in the kingdom. Okay? So it says, for the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob. See that? And will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers, which are Israelites, okay, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. See that? So the other Israelites, okay, that didn't know they was Israelites, they're going to cleave to us, and we're going to show them our ways, and we're going to teach them, okay, and it's going to be in our inward parts, okay, So it's that the other nations would not get the blessings that Israel get, because that wouldn't even be fair. And the Lord clearly is telling you that what? He will have mercy upon Jacob and yet choose Israel, right? See, it's at verse 2, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them. See that? In the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. See? So you other nations will be servants and handmaids, okay? Which is nothing but a slave, okay? Just like we're slaves in your kingdom, okay? We have to go to work, answer to your laws, to you. Guess what? You would do the same in the kingdom. Now, before I go forward, let me get Psalms 149, right? So it says, praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Yahweh, sing unto the Lord Yahweh a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. See, the Lord is constantly showing that separation. between his people, okay, and these other nations. It says, let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. See? Let them praise his name in the dance. It says, let them sing praises unto him with the timbre and the harp. For the Lord Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. See that? So you other nations will not be upon the Lord's elect's level in the kingdom. Okay? That's not your role in the kingdom. Okay? You know, as some of these guys try to, fit you in, you're not fitted that way. You're to be servants and handmaids. So that's what you have to look forward to. And these are the words of Yahweh Shemot. Man, this the way it is. Okay, and this the way it's going to be. It says, he will beautify the meek with salvation. He's not saying now time that you other nations. You see that? So there's a separation, okay, that you have to come to grip with, whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not. You just gonna have to get with the program. We're not taking votes in the kingdom, okay? When the Lord come back to deliver the elect of Israel and destroy the wicked, man, when the kingdom is established, we're not even on the road to being established. It's not going to be to where you other nations will not have to be servants and handmaids. That is your role, man. Okay, that's your role, and you have to play it. Just like we had a role and still have a role up under Esau ruling, the so-called white man ruling in his world. He don't want you Israelites up on the same level or over him. That ain't what he wants you right where he have what, being a slave underneath him, okay, looking down upon you. The roles will reverse in the kingdom. Remember, the kingdom goes to the righteous. Don't go to the wicked. It says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of Yahweh Shemot shall be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. See? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. You see that? This is in the kingdom. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. In the kingdom. Okay? In the kingdom of heaven. You see that? So there's a role separation. That's not being on the same level. You see, the Lord never once did he say his people, okay, when he's talking about these chains, okay? He never did say his people. It's going to be on, no. He never did say the heathens would execute the vengeance. No. The vengeance is going to get executed upon the heathens. From who? The righteous side. Okay? To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written, dishonor have all his saints. See that? You Israelites. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So this is what the Lord intends for you other nations in the kingdom. Now, let's go back. Jeremiah 14:2. I'm going to read verse 1 again. It says, for the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Okay, strangers there, talking about who? Israelites. It says, and the people shall take them, here we go, and bring them to their place. Now we're talking about who? You heathens. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See that? So who was held captive? Go back to Deuteronomy 28 from verse 15 on down to the last verse, and you'll see that that fits who? The Lord's chosen people, you so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans. Okay, that's who it fits. So it says, verse 2, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. This is the foreshadowing of the kingdom of heaven. Okay, this is how it would be. They would not be on the same level. No, they will be underneath the Lord's chosen people. It says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow. In the kingdom is when we get that rest. Okay, remember, we were set to do what? Serve with a hard bondage. Okay, that's what we was. Well, it said. It says, and from thy fear. See that? From thy fear. Okay, when we was on those auction blocks and our families getting separated. Okay, that fear. Okay, when these devils come down upon us. Okay, with their power. Okay, which is their military, their guns now. We can't, how are we defending? Okay, you see? It says, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. See that? From that hard bondage where we were made to serve. That fits the Lord's chosen people with Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Okay, so we was never meant to be on the same level in the kingdom then, right? Not with you heathens, no, because that's not what the scriptures is clearly saying. Okay, so that doctrine is way off. Okay, you know, to teach that these other nations gonna be good in the kingdom. Okay, on the same level as us. No. Now everybody will be in righteousness, and eventually these other nations, they gonna be glad that we're ruling, because we're gonna rule. We're not gonna make them do off shit. You're not gonna eat off foods. You're not gonna be committing sin in the kingdom. Okay. It says that they take up a proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how had the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked. See that? And the scepters of the rulers. So the Lord gonna break these nations, man. He gonna break these heathens. Okay? He gonna break them. Okay? He's gonna break them. It says, who shall smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke? He that ruled the nation in anger is persecuted, and none hindered. See that? The whole earth is at rest and it's quiet. They break forth into singing. So in the kingdom, you know, we will be on a whole nother level from you other nations, man. Okay, your role is to be servants and handmaids, just like our role here. Okay, in your kingdom, to be servants and handmaid, serve hard bondage. You would do the same in our kingdom, and you would do it for us. Okay, the Lord's chosen. We will be the supreme. We will be the rulers. We will be the ones that's on top. Okay, you will serve us. You know, simple as that. So with that, I pray that this was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety to the elect. Shalom.